Welcome back to Hannity as we are in beautiful Palm Beach, Florida, where I sat down with former President Donald J. Trump earlier. Take a look. The question I'm asked the most about you of late is Ron DeSantis. This is the question. What happened? I thought they were friends. What happened?
Not friends. I didn't know him well, but he was on impeachment hoax #1 and impeachment hoax #2, which I won.
Defending you.
He was one of 150 people that would go on television and defend me. And he was no Jim Jordan. He was no, I mean, I had a lot of people that really defended me great, but he was good and he defended me. So all of a sudden he's running for governor. And people didn't view him as governor because, you know, he was a congressman defending and they didn't view him as governor. And he announced he was running for governor. And he wanted to get my support. Now, I didn't know the person that was running, named Adam Putnam. He was the Secretary of Agriculture, which is actually the second highest position in Florida. It's a big deal. Agriculture is very big, and it goes back 100 years and all of that. But agriculture is very big, very high official, and popular. Adam Putnam. And what happened? But I didn't know him, and I knew Ron a little bit. I didn't know him very well, but I knew him a little bit. I knew him as somebody that defended me. So what happened with Ron is the following. He came to see me. He was getting killed. He was being crushed. Adam Putnam, it was over. I have many people that I know that worked for Adam Putnam. They said it was like a nuclear, I hate to use this expression, it was like a nuclear weapon went off when you endorsed, because they considered the race to be over. They had the race. He had millions and millions of dollars, and he was way up in the polls. He was beating Ron by 30 points or something. It was over. Ron came to see me, tears in his eyes. He said, I need you to do me a big favor. First he asked for the meeting, then he asked me for the favor. I said, what's the favor? Would you endorse me? I fought for you, but again, a lot of people fought for me. You fought for me only rightfully, but you fought for me if you thought I was right. A lot more than he did. But he said, I need your endorsement. I said, Ron, you're so far behind. I can't imagine that if you got George Washington's endorsement combined with the late great Abraham Lincoln, if you had their endorsements, I don't think you could win, Ron, but tell me about it. Go ahead. He said, I'm telling you, I think I could win if I could get your endorsement. And he was, you'll have to check the records, but many, many, many points. It was over. And the nomination just...
And it was a very close race.
The nomination was just, okay. I said, let's give it a shot. Okay? You know, you defended me. Adam Putnam didn't, one way or the other. I think he's probably a nice guy. You know, I never met him until later. A year later, I met him. He said, when you did that, it was like a rocket went up. He said, my race was over. They were already buying furniture for the governor's mansion. They were going to win. So I said, let's give it a shot, Ron, okay? And he was desperate. I said, okay. I gave him a nice endorsement. I said, you write out what you'd like, and let me see it. He wrote it out. I thought it was terrible. I changed it, made it great. I gave him a great endorsement. From the moment I pressed that button, he blew the guy away. The race was over. They never even got to spend their money. Then I had to get him against the star of the Democrat Party. It was going to be Stacey Abrams, and now we call him a crackhead, because that's what he was, a crackhead.
His name, Gillum.
Gillum. And there was no way Ron was going to beat Gillum. So he got the nomination, but there was no way, because this guy was going to be the future of the Democrat Party. And I said, Ron, you can beat this guy. Let's go. I got him the nomination. By the way, could have never gotten the nomination. He would be working in either a pizza parlor place or a law office right now, okay? And he wouldn't be very happy.
So it's about loyalty.
It's about loyalty. It is to me. Okay, let me just... So what happens is I did stops. I had thousands of people going to rallies. You know my rallies. In history, there's never been rallies like this. I don't just mean in this country. I mean in any country. You just take a look at Waco, Texas, from just last night. You just take a look. It was unbelievable. And by the way, that's on like 3 days.
Are you really beating Taylor Swift, by the way?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
The J6 is beating Taylor Swift. It's Donald Trump and the J6 prisoners.
The Pledge of Allegiance.
On iTunes and on Amazon and on Billboard, which is the big deal. #1, Donald Trump. So now I feel like Elvis, because now we've done The Apprentice. That was a great success. We did. Now I've done a recording or whatever you call it. But no, it was #1. And you know what that is? That's a tribute to the fact that people feel the J6 people have been very unfairly treated. Just to finish up with DeSantis, So I said, let me do a couple of rallies. I did a couple of rallies, 2 or 3. Massive rallies, massive. I said, you're going to win, Ron. I don't think so. He's a star. I said, you're going to win, I'm telling you. And he ends up winning. And then a couple of years later, they say to Ron DeSantis, will you run against the president? And he said, I have no comment. I have no comment. And I looked at the people I was with. I said, that's not supposed to happen. Here, I got him the nomination. And I don't mean I got him like, because you know what? I help a lot of people. A couple I absolutely made. I helped the governor of Georgia, and I would say he hasn't been exactly great as far as a relationship. I helped a lot of people get elected. I mean, I could name 5 senators, but I could name 25 senators that I helped. But some I got in. Ron, I got in. He was losing. There was no way it was over. He was dead. He was going to drop out. He was gone. And then when they asked him, is he going to run? He said, I have no comment. And a lot of people, political people, said, sir, never bring that subject up. The voter doesn't care about that subject. But I do. And I think people do care about loyalty. When you help somebody, really help them, I mean, get them, and then he announces that essentially he's going to run against you. That's what he announced, because when he said that, that means to me that you're going to run. Right. And he's going to run, but he's getting crushed now in the polls because he did a little things like voting against Social Security, voting against Medicare. His numbers aren't very good on COVID.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.